So payback politics, former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice wants retribution if Democrats take power.
There will be an accountability agenda. This is not going to be an instance of, forgive and forget.
Right.
The damage that these people are doing is too severe to the American people and to our national interest.
Here to react is the host of My View, Laura Trump. Laura, I mean, they are vindictive. They are mad that anyone would dare to work with President Trump and his administration. And basically, they're saying paybacks are a you-know-what.
Yeah, and this, Rachel, seems straight out of the authoritarian playbook, doesn't it? Intimidate and threaten your political opponents. And that's essentially what Susan Rice did right there. She said that any person, individually, any corporation, law firm, anyone who dares work with this president and this administration, who, by the way, is bettering our country every single day, better watch out. This is no different, though, than what they did in the past. Don't forget, during the first Trump administration, man, they made lists of people who worked in the administration, who stepped foot on White House property, who had done business with Donald Trump in the past. People in the Trump organization who'd worked there for 40 years were on that list. People in our campaign were on the list, and they did everything they could to make their lives living hell. Subpoenas, indictments, any way they could punish them and intimidate them. And you know what? I think that we know that the old playbook, she said in this interview, was thrown out. She said, we're done with the old rules. We know that. The new rules include lawfare. They include abolishing ICE, defunding police, choosing candidates for their voters, which we saw the Democrats happily do last election. You know, the American people, though, are really sick of their, win-it-all attitude, and it doesn't matter what the voters want. Yeah. They need to remember that if they want to win elections, they're going to have to start doing things and talking about things the American people actually care about, like the economy, like the border, like inflation, safety and security. You can't intimidate your way into a win. But that's basically what they're saying here. And it just reminds people at the end of the day why this party every single day has seen an exodus of people, and more people are leaving today now than ever.
And of course, I guess some people might try to dismiss Susan Rice because she's never been elected to anything. But they're actually sitting elected Democrat officials who have talked about retribution, not only for political foes, but actually talking about ICE agents who are carrying out their constitutional responsibility of enforcing laws, duly enacted laws that are on the books that were put there by politicians. You have the same politicians, Democrat politicians, who are talking about trying to remember who these people are so that there can be some Nuremberg trials or some crazy stuff like that when they get back into power.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, it's disgraceful. It's disgusting. And it's just so amazing to see that these people are the ones who call President Trump a fascist.
I know.
That is the behavior they're displaying with this sort of thing. And you don't forget, President Trump always said, he said during the campaign, and you've seen it as proof when he's now been back in office, my revenge will be success. Success for this country. What a great statement. And maybe the Democrats want to pay attention to that.
I'm so glad that you brought up the past. I know lawyers who have worked with the Trump administration that they attempted to disbar them. I know congressional staffers who left their job to go work on a campaign, and they were told, you will never work in this town again. I mean, it was vicious. And you would think that they learned a lesson, but clearly they intend to go back to that if they win in the midterms or the presidency.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.